Dale Pine.
Here.
Jillian Emmer. Here. Jason Bashaw.
Here.
Christy Cooper. Here. Wayne Dietrich.
Here.
Sean McGinley.
Here.
Donald Panto. Dale Pine.
Here.
Jillian Emmer. Here. Jason Bashaw.
Here.
Christy Cooper. Here. Wayne Dietrich.
Here.
Sean McGinley.
Here.
Donald Panto.
We had an
Dale Pine.
session for legal and personal reasons was held before the meeting at 6 p.m. Presentations, audience input on the agenda. Hearing none, I'll move on to administration board discussion and reports. A, academics and education, Dr. Lutz Demo.
I have nothing to report this evening. Thank you.
Wayne, is Christina speaking?
She is the, she can use
Can you hear me? Wayne?
Christina?
Can you hear me?
Okay, is your mute on?
I'm unmuted.
We heard you.
Wayne,
can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Now we're good.
I have nothing to report this evening. I'm unmuted.
We heard you.
Wayne, can you hear us?
Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Thank you.
Now we're good.
Okay.
I have nothing to report this evening. I'm unmuted.
We heard you.
Wayne, can you hear us?
Just real quick, that bond issue is it's a refinance of some bonds. It does two things. It lowers payments. It also gives you, we're estimating about $370,000 upfront cash for the district. So it's a win-win, straight vanilla. There's nothing crazy about this bond issue in any way. It's a total win. The second thing is we did have our Standard & Poor's rating call last week, and we were able to maintain our rating, which in today's world is a phenomenal feat in the world of COVID. A lot of places are getting their, just because of the uncertainty of COVID, but we have managed to emerge from deficit spending to positive fund balance. And certainly being part of Lehigh Valley is a positive thing in the world that we're in standards. So really kudos to all of you who have done some difficult tax increases and also monitor spending and work with us because really we're moving in the right direction. So that's it.
What is our rating?
It's a BBB plus stable.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
6C, the building and grounds, Mr. Spengler.
Thank you. Our stadium project is moving right along. We had a stadium review committee meeting, when that was, Dale, 2 weeks ago or so. And it was on a Wednesday. It was a Wednesday, yeah, that's right. But a couple weeks ago. And we reviewed, some of the plans, made some revisions. We talked about the fill issues. And we had another meeting, it was the second meeting, in which we brought all the borough representatives and the engineers all together to talk about the borough's interest in waiving the land development process, which saves us and our taxpayers time and time, energy, and money. So they have agreed 100% to bring that to their council. I did form a letter. I sent it to Steve Travers, the borough manager. So they will consider that, and by all intention, it seems like they will certainly buy into that. So that just helps us move more quickly ahead on that project, and it saves us fees, and even more important, it's moving pretty nicely.
The only thing I would say at the meeting, when we had with the borough and their zoning people and that, we kind of ran into some questions which could potentially have cost us more money, ADA things and that. And I guess we're working through some of them. We also were informed we have to put a liner under our field, which would be a liner, like a PVC liner, because of sinkhole problems. And there's a concern with the dirt which could be expensive. So I believe Dewey Engineering is coming to our next public meeting.
Yes, you're right.
They're gonna come to our next public meeting and speak to us about, some of the situations, that are progressing. But in my opinion, there could be some things that are gonna cost more than we thought they were gonna cost. So I think we're gonna have some decisions to make on, what we can do and what we can't.
Sounds good. That's it.
That's it. 6D, policy, Mr. Nur.
We presented the revision to policy 128 at the last meeting. I'm certainly available to answer any further questions. I think we pretty well went over it last time.
I think you covered the details of that.
I think we did too.
Very efficient for this.
Can we change our policy that we don't have to do second readings?
We did not do that yet.
We didn't do that yet.
We did not do that yet.
Yeah, we had discussion about that, but I don't remember where it ended up. I think there was some pros and cons to it, weren't there?
I thought we did.
We spoke about what we were going to do, but that was like before we went into not being here, so.
Oh, that,
Yeah, that's it.
next meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Nur. 6E, athletics, Mr. Mall.
No, Thomas is at volleyball, I think. I'm talking earlier.
Okay.
Nothing.
6F, carbon Lehigh intermediate unit, Mr. Dietrich.
Nothing really new to report other than the IU and their students are facing the same challenges that we are as Catasauqua. And I'm happy to report that they're having the successes that we are having. So their students are responding favorably, just like ours are. So all good at the IU.
Thank you. 6G, Borough of Catasauqua, Mr. Hine.
Yes, I participated at the workshop meeting. I was not able to go to their monthly meeting. But at the workshop meeting, they actually voted, well, it was a special meeting, it wasn't a workshop, but they voted to accept the offer to purchase the land development on Front Street, the Highworks project. So that has progressed through. The only thing with that is the date of transfer will not be until the borough does the work that they have to do. So it will not actually transfer to the new owners for a few years.
Okay.
So it looks like we won't be getting any tax money off that for that period of time until that work transfers. Then the second thing was they first denied the Race Street, the borough's part of the Race Street improvement project. But then they had a second vote at the meeting I was at, and they did approve that. So we can all look forward to detours on Race Street next summer. Stoplights at Front and Race, Second and Race, and Canal Road and Race, turning lanes, and a lot of activity going on down there. That's it.
Thank you. 6H, Borough of North Catasauqua, Mr. Basham.
I just checked, I didn't receive the notes yet, but there are some upgrades to North Catty Park. That was to the grant we received. So there's some nice things going on there.
Thank you. 6I, Hanover Township, Mrs. Reed.
The only thing that I asked them was there any end to the Airport Road, Grace Street construction? And the answer was, they don't have an end in sight. So it wasn't a good news kind of day.
At least they're honest.
Thank you. 6J, PSBA liaison update, Mr. Panto.
And he was having trouble joining the meeting, but he may just be joining now. Mr. Santo, sorry, Wayne.
No, it's okay. See. You don't see him,
Oh,
Lois?
he just came.
6K.
I mean, I got it.
Yeah, it's okay. See. You don't see him, Lois?
Oh, he just came.
I'm here. This is Don.
And I got it.
Yeah, it's okay. See, you don't seem well. Okay, do we want to let Mr. Panto through at this point?
Sure.
Okay.
Wayne, he's through. He's in.
I'm on.
Hey, Don, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
6J, PSBA liaison update, Mr. Panto.
Nothing to report tonight.
Hey, Don, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
6J, PSBA.
I think we do have one of them. Yeah. Okay, is Trista there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, is Trista there?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Trista, what do you have to report from the high school?
Okay, is Trista there?
I have
Yes, yes,
Yes, I am. Trista, what do you have to report from the high school?
Okay, is Trista there? Okay, we'll get this in a second
I have,
here.
yes,
Yes, I am. Trista, what do you have to report from the high school?
Okay, is Trista there? Okay, we'll get this in a second
I have,
here.
yes,
Yes, I am. Trista, report from the high school.
Okay, we'll get this in a second
I have,
here. Okay, maybe we could come back to that in a minute.
7A, school board meeting held on September 8th, 2020. Approval 8, approval of treasurer's report for September 2020. 9, approval of budget transfers September 2020. 10, approval for payment of all AP bills October 2020. 11, approval to ratify all expenses other than AP September 2020, and I'll stop. This is a roll call, please. Jason Basshaw.
Yes.
Jillian Emmerich. Yes. Cooper.
Yes.
Dale Ryan.
Yes.
We're gonna have to figure out Dale Hunt Panto. Can we put it in chat?
Let's see.
Dale Hunt Panto.
Don, can you hear us?
Can we put it in chat?
Let's see.
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can't hear Carol.
Don, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you, but I can't hear Carol.
Let's see.
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can't hear Carol. There is about 10 seconds
Can you
or
hear
15
us?
seconds of latency. Yes, I can hear you, but I can't hear Carol. Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can't hear Carol. There is about 10 seconds or 15 seconds of latency. Yes, I can hear you, but I can't hear Carol.
No.
Yep, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can't hear Carol.
It's like caught in a loop.
There is about 10 seconds or 15 seconds of latency. Yes, I can hear you, but I can't hear Carol.
Caught in a loop.
There is about 10 seconds or 15 seconds of
we don't want that. Oh,
The public, yeah.
they're gonna get through YouTube.
Thank you.
You're on speaker. There we go. Okay, so that was items something through 11.
7, 8, 9, 10, and 11.
7 through 11. What say you? 7 through 11.
Lauren C. Swack.
Yes. And Carol Cunningham.
Yes. 12, financial. A, approval of copier lease agreement with Edwards Business Systems. And 12B, approval of resolution 2020A, authorizing the issuance of bonds. And I'll stop there.
Second.
This is a roll call, please.
Wayne Dietrich,
Yes.
Jason Bashaw,
Yes.
Dale Ryan,
Yes.
Christie Cooper, Lauren Seaborg. Yes. Lillian Emery.
Yes.
Donald Panto. Yes. Sean McGinley
Yes.
and Carol Cunningham.
Yes. 13, personnel. A, approval for short-term substitute rate of $180 per day for Laura Gerhard. 13B, approval of short-term substitute rate of $180 per day for Kathy Moore. 13C, approval for short-term rate of $180 per day for Kathy Moore. 13D, approval for short-term substitute rate of $180 per day for Angela Lucci. 13E, approval of FMLA for employee number 988. 14F, approval of FMLA for employee number 83. Approval of 13G, approval of FMLA leave for employee number 202. 13H, approval of unpaid leave of absence for employee number 1720. 13I, removal of the following substitutes for substitute employees for the 2020-2021 school year. 13J, substitutes. 13K,
So moved.
okay.
I have a question real quick.
We need a second.
I'm gonna second that.
Second.
Question on 13C. What is approximately October 20th and approximately January 13th?
So those are tied, if I remember correctly, they're tied to like FMLA leave, so it's depending upon the return of that individual, who they're in for, if that makes sense. So, does that answer the question?
Yeah.
This is a roll call, please.
Donald Panto. Wayne Dietrich,
Yes.
Jillian Emery.
Yes.
Sean McGinley,
Yes.
Dale Hine,
Yes.
Christie Cooper. Yes. Lauren C. Slash,
Yes.
Jason Bashaw,
Yes.
Carol Cunningham.
Yes. Do you want to make a motion for 13K? Dale?
I'll make a motion that we approve 13K, line 1 through 42. Oh, thank you.
41.
Line through 1 through 41.
So moved.
Second.
And I'll just explain that lines 42 through 59 are positions that we can approve at our next meeting. And those positions won't start till after the next meeting. It's just in case something happens, that we won't need those positions. That we're not obligated to have to put out funds.
This is a roll call, please.
Wayne Dietrich,
Yes.
Christie Cooper. Yes. Lauren Cieslak. Yes. Jason Barshaw,
Yes.
Jillian Emmer. Yes. Donald Panto.
Yeah.
Sean McGinley,
Yes.
Dale Hine,
Yes,
and Carol Cunningham.
Yes. 13L, change in employment status. 13M, resignation. 13N, N, nomination for appointment. 13O, approval of student teacher intern. I'll stop there.
So moved.
Second.
This is a roll call, please.
Donald Panto.
Yeah.
Sean McGinley,
yes,
Jason Barshaw,
Yes.
Christie Cooper. Yes. Jillian Emmer,
Yes.
Dale Hine.
yes,
Lauren Cieslak. Yes. Wayne Dietrich,
Yes.
and Carol Cunningham.
Yes. 15, board approvals. 15A, appointment of student representatives to the board of school directors, Janessa Ortiz and Trista Grazer Jewel. 15B, appointment of 2 student representatives to Borough Council of Catasauqua, Sabrina Sabati and Derek Troxel. 15C, appointment of student representative to Borough Council of North Catasauqua, Laura Schaefer. 15D, approval of policy 128, second reading. 15E, potential overnight student activity trips for 2020-2021 school year. And 15F, approval of additional van bus stops. I'll take motion.
So moved.
Second?
This is a roll call, please.
Yes, can I ask a question? Because I printed out, and I actually had an approval for A for the settlement agreement that I did not hear you read, and the numbers didn't fall into place. So I don't know if it was added.
it's not on our
It's
agenda.
not on yours, but you're right, Lois, you have to, I probably printed them.
We can do it in new business.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is a roll call, please.
Wayne Dietrich,
Yes.
Donald Panto. Lauren Cieslak. Yes. Christie Cooper. Yes. Jillian Emmer.
Yes.
Jason Barshaw.
Yes.
Sean McGinley,
Yes.
Dale Hine,
Yes,
and Carol Cunningham.
Yes. We'll accept old business, 17 new business, 18 accommodations, 19 information items, and 20 correspondence.
I'll make a motion in new business to accept the agreement titled
Settlement agreement with student 11657.
So moved.
Second.
This is a roll call, please.
Dale Hine,
yes,
Lauren Cieslak. Yes. Jillian Emmer,
Yes.
Jason Barshaw,
Yes.
Sean McGinley,
yes,
Christie Cooper. Yes. Donald Panto,
you said it.
Yes.
thank you. Wayne Dietrich,
Yes.
and Carol Cunningham.
Yes. Any business we need to discuss?
There is no public comment or public questions.
Okay.
And the administration is a little delayed, so they're not gonna do reports out tonight, so you may consider the same.
Okay.
But I'm not taking that right away from you, you can, but it's a delay on the thing. It's not part of it.
22, next meeting
But no,
date.
I think Dale has.
I just have one comment.
Okay.
All right, I had a discussion with Diane Peters, formerly Diane Strine, and her father was the longtime track coach at the high school, and they had, I think it's $2,800 put away when he passed away from the donations made in his name. She's been talking to me back and forth when she found out about the project. They're super excited about it and things. She called me the other day and she said they have the $2,800 to donate to the project, but the family is gonna up it to $10,000.
Do we need a motion to approve that?
I don't think so because we're not accepting it yet or anything. I wouldn't say we need it until they make the checks and things like that. But she has informed me that they are going to give $10,000 as a total, towards the improvement of the track at the stadium project. I thought it was amazing.
Fantastic.
Wow, that's fabulous. Thank you for talking with her and coordinating that and being the point of contact. That's tremendous. For those of you who don't know, well, maybe Dale can give just a little history, Mr. Strine and the track program.
Mr. Strine, I believe, started the track program. I'm not positive on that. He was an innovator in his time. He started night track meets. We had a Catty relays at one time. He created the Catty relays, which went on for years. He has one son and several daughters, I think 4, but I'm not sure. Mr. Strine passed away a few years ago. Some of this money came from the people who donated in their name. And I met his daughter. She works at a dental facility, and spoke to her about the improvements, and then all this began to progress. And she has talked to Tom a little bit too about, their donation.
That's fantastic. Next meeting dates, Wednesday, November 4th, 4 o'clock, Building and Grounds, 5 p.m. Academic Committee meeting, and 6 p.m. Athletic Committee meeting. B, Tuesday, November 10th, School Board meeting at 7 o'clock. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
That meeting's gonna be here, not at LCPI.
Correct. Yeah, Elsie, we will not, if it's okay with the board, I think we should skip the dinner this year at LCPI with everything happening. And I think we'll just have a regular meeting here if that works for the board.
Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All those in favor? Aye. Meeting adjourned.
Thanks for the reminder, Dale.
I know we talked about it somewhere. It might have been, but Dale, might have been us talking about it.
Well, we talked about it when Dewey said they were coming.
I don't think that's wise. It's always good. I don't know.
I'm gonna give you this folder.
Thank you, Don.